Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So this is for you for the dates 1st and 2nd of May 2019. Okay, so we're going to be talking about soulmates, messages and all that stuff. Whatever the message that I'm picking and the card that flipped, we're going to be talking about that. So you got the flip of the World card and the bottom energy is Page of Pentacles. But first of all, the message that I'm picking, and thank you so much for all the love and likes and subscriptions and donations, whatever you are doing. Thank you for all that love and keep doing it. What I'm picking for you is that someone over here is mixing something and they're actually collecting it in these small bottles and keeping that stuff. And you feel for some of you, you are into the business of some sort of liquids, okay? Or this can be considered with that perfumes or something that's like mixing some sort of chemistry is over here, which is again very beautiful. I can pick the aroma as well, okay? So something can be connected with perfume business. You are collecting it in the bottles and stacking it. So that's a stack business, okay? Something that you are doing it and it's going to be going great because the fragrance is awesome, okay? Because I got that fragrance, okay? For some of you, what I'm picking is like this work, whatever you are learning, and some of you are actually in the learning process as well, like you're learning some perfumery, like making, perfume making, that sort of, I think that term is that. So you're going to the classes of that sort of, you're learning, and then you just want to expand your name to that, you know, around the world with your business. For some of you, is a startup of a launching or something that you are putting your effort to, and then it's like heading towards vast, something like worldwide, okay? So you're expanding your business. For some of you this, but for some of you this is like you're collecting your emotions and you are stacking that in the bottles. I'm picking that sort of energy, which is again some emotions you are collecting for someone and you are just still not out with that aspect, but you're collecting it and you're keeping it. You have been quite emotional for someone in the recent time frame, and that's what you want to give to that person one by one. It's something that you need to control and have a self-control. Possible some of you are practicing that self-control in order not to give everything at once, and that's why you're stacking it like one by one. I'm going to be showing that person that how much I love and how much I care for them, okay? So something that is definitely. So world, for some of you, you might be dealing with the Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo. Yeah, that's what the signs are turning up. So you might be dealing with some of you might be dealing with these signs and you consider them important, okay? For some of you, there are travels that's coming regarding projects, some new projects turning up. I do feel that you might need to sign some sort of new contracts as well, okay? For some of you, you need to Page of Pentacles. You might be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. So in this format, you're going to be signing some bonds, contracts, big things. Also I'm picking big things regarding work scenarios, okay? For some of you, these projects might be regarding your travel, own travel, performances. I'm picking also that need to stretch your horizons a little bit. I'm going to be keeping that card back and now you're going to be shuffling and let's see what the message is turning up. Like something is over here mixing. I'm also picking these are your feelings that's getting mixed up about something, some decision making, but you have to organize that, something that you need to organize. Some of you are putting your emotions in the bottles and stacking them at the back burner of like your mind, okay? You don't want to think about something. That can be also something that you're so busy in stacking, making, preparing. So some of you are you're just not ready to get into or get mingled into or in the relationship. You're just so sure about Ace of Swords energy, which is again something that you have made the decision about your life, okay? Okay, let's see what the cards are turning. So the first card is, yes, something that you are stacking and putting back at the back burner. Three of Swords is something that you don't want to think about now. Some emotions that you were holding for someone. You're getting Page of Cups energy as well, which is amazing, like a stack of like, you know, emotions. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possible this is something that you felt for someone or you said and you got not that sort of reciprocation. The other card is Three of Cups. Someone who caught you in that emotional realm of friendship and took advantage of you. Not misadvantage. I do feel advantage of you, and now you are getting back on track. Actually, I'm having a heavy breath right now. Something is connected with this sort of energy. Or some sort of misunderstandings that's prevailing between you and the other person right away. From last few months, I'm picking that 5 to 6 months can stretch. Yes, of course it can. something that was way good that time, but in this whole process you lost your friendship. Okay, something that you're missing, and you lost contact with that person, you lost, no communication is there, and you're missing that 3 of Cups. You're missing that collaboration, you're missing that. For some of you, yes, someone did took advantage of you, or you took advantage. Can go vice versa. I have to give the message. I'm speaking for the globe, guys, so understand. But with these 2 cards, I feel that someone considered very important, and all of a sudden with a splash, it went out of track. Like it's like amongst friends something. Okay, it's sort of like someone said no. I'm also picking that, and it sort of like shredded your emotions. I'm also picking someone is overdoing some things. If you are in relationship, they confuse you, and they also, actually they confuse you. If you are in a relationship, they confuse you. They mingle with other, males, females, doesn't matter. They, they love that scenario more. They want to stay in that scenario more. They want to carry on with that, or they're overdoing something as well that is not being considered right, because they're doing it over, exceeding the limits of harsh communication for some of you, and for some of you alcohol, or overdoing something, over partying, something like. Okay, this breaks your heart. Okay, and I'm also picking someone says that, oh please don't do that interrogation, and you're like all with full of affection, you always want to stay for them, like you want to ask, and you're okay that if they ask. Okay, with something going haywire. Let me see more cards. You're getting Knight of Pentacles. You might be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's like something is going slow paced in your life right now, which can be connected with this person's behavior for some of you, yes, and you're just watching this person's actions and gestures, and you somehow want to end it, or you somehow want this sort of transformation. Some of you are sick and tired actually, and you really want to make a move, but something stops you every time, or your pace is slower than this person because they are already en route. Like they will do whatever they want to, and this is what hurts you, that it doesn't affect them. Something doesn't affect them, and you get hurt in this process, and they don't care even if you leave. So sometimes you did try telling them that I'm going to be leaving, or I'm going to be, making a move, and they still are like ignorant of something, which troubles you more. For some of you, work related travels turning up, and collaborating with new people of your own field, same fields. With the World card, it does say your travel is coming. Okay, so let me see. What's the time? I feel like look like this. Okay, so someone is considering the relationship less important. The Empress is over here. Someone's heart is breaking, okay, in this process. For some of you who are single, you're not getting that appropriate relationship that you can consider important, and you can walk on that path, because you don't find that happiness in there. You often find more confusions over there, and you cannot break your heart, and you are sick and tired of all that, the energies even who make you feel like this. Okay, so for some of you, this sort of energy is here because you are caught up in 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords, some of you are in the midst of making important decision, of settling. If you are not settled, if you are settled, then you're thinking about the person, like I am with this person, why they're behaving the way they are behaving, why they make me feel caught up, why they cannot consider me important when I am considering them important. Let me pull one more card. I said someone is going to make a move. Ace of Wands is my karma card. You're up to something. Important decision is coming, okay? Some of you are figuring out that your person is in relationship. They're having relationships outside the connection that they have with you. They have so many entanglements, and it does break your heart. They don't show it, but it's there. Secret, okay? Slow, secret. Their moves. They make you understand something, and then you understand it. And I do feel some of you have figured out who that person is. For some of you, they can be from the same places where you also go, and you know that person possible, but you recently will figure out. That's a proof as well. Go search for that proof. I'm picking that energy. I hope this shall help you, and I'll be back with more readings. Bye. Take care.